So, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Zurück in die Zukunft. Wir machen nochmal den Sprung.
Fluxy.
Ja, ja.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Ja, das wird alles schon gut gehen. Und das, was kommt, ja schon einmal gesehen. Die nächsten paar Minütchen sind dann eine kleine Wiederholung. Ich krieg trotzdem schon wieder eine Gänsehaut, ne? Der ist natürlich schon wieder sauer. Ballert natürlich einfach auf blöden Regen rum. Aber ich bin mir sicher, wenn man das Ganze jetzt mal betrachtet, ich bin mir sicher, dass wir jetzt quasi schon die Zeit, das Zeitkontinuum beziehungsweise das Raumzeitkontinuum geändert haben. Heart of the Future. Wir verstecken uns natürlich mal wieder hinter diesem Stadtschild. Köstlich. Absolut köstlich. Wo die Klamotten her hat,
where do you go now, boy?
Ah, ich mag diese Einstellung. Das ist schön. Hill Valley in der Vergangenheit zu sehen, ist mal toll. Was ist das? 1932? Ja, es war 1932. Ja, da vorne wird natürlich wieder irgendein Bürgermeister gewählt. Ja. Wie immer in Hill Valley. Irgendwie wird immer gerade ein Bürgermeister gewählt. Mäh, mäh. Schön. Schön. Ja. Und was ich das letzte Mal nicht erwähnt habe, für den Fall, dass es nicht klar sein sollte. Das ist wohl Edna Strickland.
Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
Also, ihr seid da bestimmt schon drauf gekommen.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Was hat ihr das letzte Mal gesagt? Ich glaube, ich unterstütze das, was? Ja, ich unterstütze das.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin and debauchery?
Ach du aufdringliche Person, wie klingt das? Hau ab, du Fotze! So, jetzt habe ich es gesagt. So soll es sein. Da hatte ich das gesagt,
Ah, I see. Because you want to blast it to smithereens, just like Carl Sagan did.
Blast into
public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Oh ja, du kriegst meinen Namen. Mein Name ist nämlich Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Aggressive
Doc, I
Dogs.
gotta find Doc.
Alter, was ist los mit der? Gut, halte die Kreistaste gedrückt, während Marty geht, um ihn rennen zu lassen. Alles klar. So, jetzt gucken wir uns hier mal die Gegend an. Schild des Friseurladens. Kann ich zum Friseur?
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like, a hunting lodge?
Run, Marty! Was ist das? Tür der
I'm not
Absteige.
so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Ah, okay. Was haben wir da?
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
Herrlich. Schön. Kann ich hier irgendwie über die Straße? Ja, ich kann über die Straße. Kann ich hier in diesen Park? Eini, was hast denn du da? Was ist los?
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Hast du da irgendwas? Okay. Ja, wir schauen uns hier erstmal noch mal ein bisschen um. Bank of... Was? Das sieht so aus, als wäre das durchgestrichen, zerkratzt oder sonst was. Anwaltsbüro. Oh, hier ist eine Bank. Okay. Das hier ist ein Anwalt? Okay. Das hier ist... Ja, Überreste der
I
Bar.
guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Ja. Schreibwarenladen.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, bum.
Alter, was ist los? Willst du was kaufen? Nein, ich habe nur eine Frage. Piss dich, Punk.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
Hi, Bob. Das ist geil. Das ist super. So, ich muss doch jetzt hier irgendwie zu den Bullen kommen. Soup Kitchen. Under New Management. Okay, alles klar. Ist doch die Kneipe, die hier immer auf der Ecke war, oder? Oder dieser 80er-Laden aus der Zukunft, der im Western quasi der Saloon war. Wer ist das denn? Reserved for Charity.
McFly!
Oh, oh.
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Oh.
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
Okay, das
All
ist ein
right.
Verwandter
That's
von mir.
better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Aha. Alles klar. Telefon? Was ist das denn für ein Typ?
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Ja, das ist richtig. Das wird zu tun.
Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
Ja, das ist vielleicht gar keine so schlechte Idee. Dann lass uns mal schauen, dass wir irgendwie zu Doc in den Knast kommen. So, Doc, wo bist du? Soup Kitchen? Kann ich das sehen? Ja, Schild des Polizeireviers. Okay.
Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Ja, das ist richtig.
Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Okay.
Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
Oh, God.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right. But what?
Gute Frage. Vielleicht
Why
im
don't we tell the
Richter sagen?
authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed. Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
Was?
A rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Okay, das
Don't
ist
talking to
ziemlich...
yourself cause,
Was?
you know, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Okay, ja klar,
I'm
natürlich.
supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill. Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Warum habe ich das Gefühl, dass das nicht...
Okay,
Nein.
let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Oh, shit.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried.
Ja,
Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Auf in die Suppenküche. Soup Kitchen. Alles klar. Da haben wir ja schon festgestellt, dass ein McFly für einen Tannen arbeitet. Und dieser Tannen ist wahrscheinlich der Gangsterboss. Also da gehe ich einfach mal von aus. So, RT McFly war das übrigens. RT McFly. Ja, ich wollte mir auch schon immer so einen Trichter anbauen.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Okay. Der hat im Gericht gearbeitet? Wow.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Ja, okay, dann, we don't want to mess up his timeline. Oh, wow.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Interessant. Gericht. Komm. Hier war doch... Nee, warte, wo ist denn das Gericht nochmal? Courthouse. Also das hier war die Bank. Das da waren... Hi, Aini. Ja, das sieht mir relativ richtig aus. Ja, Gerichtsgebäude ist. Jawohl. So. Da ist er.
Don't touch
Ganz
those.
bestimmt.
These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
Business to transact. Ja. Hallöchen.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Ja,
Come
das
on,
ist
Doc.
wichtig.
Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Tja.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Alter. Laber keine Scheiße. Komm her.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night, but today's Saturday.
Right. so I probably won't get off before 10.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist.
Okay, jedes
Go
Mal, wenn
ahead,
ich ihn...
ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Alter, bleib stehen, bleib stehen, bleib stehen.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Alter, bleib stehen.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Okay, ich krieg ihn nicht dazu. Okay, jetzt muss ich zu Bob und Gail. Aber dann gehe ich hinterher. Ganz klar.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Was? Da ist er wieder.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just,
nee,
incorruptible
nee.
judge that
Verdammt,
Hill
was
Valley
muss
has
ich
ever
tun?
seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Verdammt.
Or do we take H's stand for...
Nein. Das will ich gar nicht lesen. Was habe ich da?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr.
Kann doch nicht sein.
Corleone.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Nein.
father.
Komm, können wir das nicht irgendwie überspringen? Komm schon.
Just, incorruptible judge that
Nein,
Hill Valley
können
has
wir
ever
nicht.
seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Okay.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Okay, der lässt absolut nicht mit sich reden. Alles klar, dann... Fuck it. Dann muss ich nochmal zu Doc in den Knast. Denke ich. Nein. Komm her. Ich muss nochmal mit Doc reden. Also mit dem alten Doc. Junge, oh Junge. Das wird noch...
Psst, Doc!
Morty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Mm-hmm.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something when the inverse is something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
Da ist er doch
It's
schon
a
wieder.
facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget, we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Ja, das habe ich nicht vergessen. So, wir hören uns jetzt auf jeden Fall nochmal die Gleichung an. Was murmelt der da vor sich hin? Und wo ist der Drecksack? Na komm. Gleich müsste er hier wieder rauskommen, oder? Ja, da kommt er.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Ach, verdammt.
About your...
Say it. Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? In that case, H to the A multiplied
Okay.
by the inverse of A.
Oh, ich habe doch ein Tonbandgerät.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Damn it.
Scheiße.
About your...
Say it. Later then, naturally.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty?
Ah!
Marty?
Ah!
Okay.
I love my dad and grandpa, but I'm kind of happy I get my looks from mom. Will you just give me a chance?
Also, ich hab doch gar nichts gedrückt.
Crime, Mr. Corleone.
Damn it. About your...
Say it.
Also, ich brauche echt einen Tipp. Emmett wird sich nicht mit dir einlassen, aber wenn ihr beide etwas gemeinsam hättet... Ja. Was murmelt Emmett vor sich hin, wenn er denkt, dass du nicht hinhörst? Emmets wissenschaftliche Probleme sind nur Kauderwelsch-Formati. Es gibt jemanden, der damit etwas anfangen kann. Versuche Emmets Gemurmel aufzunehmen. Das ist doch das, was ich gerade versucht habe.
Will you just give me a chance?
Alter,
Harassment's a federal crime,
das ist
Mr.
nicht dein,
Corleone.
das ist nicht dein Ernst.
Damn it. About your...
Say it. The one-dimensional harmonic oscillator later, then naturally. Or do we take H to the median line operator? In that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, and only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's stop. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Das habe ich gecheckt.
That's new. But
Will you just give me a chance?
Ich habe noch nicht mal, ich schwör's euch Leute, ich habe noch nicht mal auf irgendeinen Knopf gedrückt.
Emmett, about your...
Say it.
Goddammit.
Ah!
Wie kann ich das denn aufnehmen? Oh wow, okay, ich kann mir wenigstens alle Punkte anzeigen lassen. Also ich habe gerade versucht, das aufzunehmen. Die Idee hatte ich ja schon, bevor ich mir die Hinweise angeguckt habe. Und wie gesagt, ich spiele das Spiel blind.
Doc!
Marty, how goes the escape plan?
Oh Gott, okay. Das wird bedeuten, dass wir diesen Teil jetzt erstmal beenden und ja, das nächste Mal sehen, dass wir irgendwie also Emmets Gemurmel aufnehmen können. Vielleicht bediene ich das auch irgendwie falsch. Ich setze mich da mal ganz kurz dann die Tage mit auseinander. Danke fürs Zuschauen an der Stelle erstmal. Das Spiel scheint ja zu gefallen, dementsprechend ziehe ich das auf jeden Fall durch. Ich wünsche euch auf jeden Fall noch einen angenehmen, unbekannten Zeitraum und gemütlichen Aufenthalt in eurer derzeitigen Position im Zeitraum Kontinuum. Macht es gut, bis wir uns zu einem geeigneten Zeitpunkt in der Zukunft oder in der Vergangenheit wiedersehen. Macht es gut, bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.